He's not on. Says you can't hear it.
We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here with the Friday Super Bowl edition Stay Cashin show. It's supposed to be all about the Super Bowl. We got a lot of other fucking shit to talk about outside of the Super Bowl. I just became a wrestling fan again last night. So we'll touch on that a little bit. Talk a little UFC with Constantino when he comes on. Talk some college basketball, NBA, every sport that's going on. But obviously we'll spend a lot of time talking about the Super Bowl, which will be coming up this Sunday in Las Vegas, Nevada. Las Vegas, Nevada, Evan. I almost said. How are you doing today, Evan?
I'm doing well. I'm excited for the Super Bowl, see how fixed it is, see how rigged it is.
I mean, you're going to have a lot of chances to say rigged today.
I'll chime in every time I think so.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of opportunities to say it. Bill Rupp, who decides to turn his fucking TV off literally a second before we go on air every day. Like he has to get that last 3 seconds of Colin Cowherd talking about nothing.
A sports analyst, dude. I have to know what's going on at all times.
If you're an expert sports analyst, you're supposed to be the one telling us what's going on. That's a journalist.
Somebody else might have other information that I need.
That would make you a journalist, taking other people's information and giving it to us.
No. I'm analyzing everything that I see and picking and choosing what I want to do.
Why don't you analyze your posture in the screen?
Shut up. Can we just start?
I'm just saying, you're a little over to the side.
I don't give a fuck.
Center this fucking idiot.
I can't fix it.
All right, and Bill, move a little towards the dog.
No, I have to sit here.
You haven't moved in months.
Just a little bit.
This is where I have to sit.
Your ear is on the line. Just move like 6 inches. There we go.
That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect.
You want to be an expert sports analyst, meanwhile you're talking like this on the fucking
listen,
stage.
the camera work's not my problem, dude. I'm fucking here to give out the fucking goods.
Then you're just a sports analyst. Experts would have every aspect of their business. Yeah. Rackets is still a little bit off to the side too there, Rackets. You need to move a tiny bit towards the center.
Car. What do you want me to move?
I got him.
All right, you got him?
I got him.
All right.
Jesus.
Look at me. That's an expert host. Expert sports host.
You're like a statue. You're a statue.
I can be moved. I'm on the end.
You know why?
The ends can be
I
moved.
have? Because I watch myself on the thing here to make sure I'm not pivoting.
Because you're sitting at a little kiddie table that only has 2 feet.
I am a fucking professional.
You can't move anywhere.
I am a professional.
Rackets, his table's literally.
Well, then block yourself in.
At a classroom.
Well, block yourself in.
Oh, be quiet, kitty.
Yeah.
We just got a donation from Breakfast Files. $5 for Evan's high-speed internet fund.
Seriously, we should get donations for Evan to upgrade his internet.
You live in like.
It's not my fault.
It's 100% 100% fault.
Rackets has good internet, and he lives further up than you.
He's in Canada.
But
I got brand new internet now.
He's in like a
fast as fuck
metropolitan area.
He's in Buffalo. They fucking dive through fucking table.
What is this?
Their nights out consist of jumping off a van onto a table. Like, what the fuck are they doing in Buffalo?
Cheap for a good time.
If you know what, Evan, you need to move. If you're a good-looking 24-year-old with a good-looking girlfriend, a nice, cute dog, a good life, and you're considering Buffalo a metropolis, you need to get the fuck out of wherever you are. Then.
I mean, I saw a lot of people complaining about the Utah game.
Oh my God, that game!
But so I had the Utah. Didn't do the money line, but I had 6.5 when you gave it out.
Yeah, it was 6. I bought it to 6.5. That's why I had the -120.
Oh, that's why we bought it.
Yeah, if you notice, if you look at my bets, they were all whenever it's -110, I leave it. When I'm buying it, I add the VIG, so it's -120. I had to buy it to 6.5.
We had a pretty good day yesterday.
I'm looking at my bets, and I'm like, I know I had 6.5.
Yeah, you had to. It was 10 cents to get it up that half point.
Won. Oh, okay.
But even with that, dude. By the way, came on the show yesterday, told you guys about to scorch earth on college basketball. And the two biggest games of the day, the two ranked games, were Utah against number 8 Arizona and UAB against number 20 FAU. Both like 6-point dogs, 6.5, 5.5, whatever book you were on. But Utah should have won that game 5 times, Evan. They took the number 8 team in the country to triple overtime. And some of our subs only had 5.5, so they lost.
Wow.
And I started the show yesterday saying every win is easy and every
You
loss.
gotta pay the 10 cents, dude.
Well, even if you don't, it doesn't matter. That's ridiculous. They should have won that game on the money line We took a fucking unranked team at home against a top 10 team in the country that took them to triple OT. And those refs need to be investigated in that game. That was insane. Some of those calls they were calling on Cada there in overtime. That was fucking nuts. But listen, the call was right. You take a fucking 6-point dog against the 8 team in the country, goes triple overtime. That's just a coin flip. Whether we won that or lost that at that point, it's a coin flip. We made the right move. And then UAB, thank God, comes back right after that. 6.5-point underdog to FAU. Not only hits the plus 6.5, wins outright on the money line to fucking make up for that little Utah debacle on the triple overtime. And then the lock of the night, boys and girls. What was it?
North Kentucky?
Well, yours was
State?
Denver.
No, the Nuggets.
Oh, Nuggets.
The Nuggets.
Denver,
The whole free world betting on Kobe Bryant night for the Los Angeles
Which was
Lakers.
the worst thing in the world again. Fucking everybody up there didn't want to be there. The stupid statue. What is he, John Travolta? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, Kobe.
Dude, you guys, conspiracy theorists win again. I think I'm going to start a site called Conspiracy Bets.
I
maybe a TikTok
heard
handle,
after
just
the
conspiracy
game.
Bets.
After
That would
the
do
game,
great.
It would blow up,
Yes.
right?
I heard after the game, Murray went over and took a shit on the statue
I'm sure he
because
did.
he shit on the fucking Lakers.
Dude, listen to me. There is a embarrassment ritual that goes on with Kobe every single fucking time they have a fucking thing for him. He was murdered, and every time they have a special night for them, they lose. Every time. And the whole public, 74% of the money, was on the fucking Lakers last night. And Denver literally went wire to wire. I don't think they were. Maybe they were tied at one point. It came back a little bit closer.
Yeah, it got to like 2.
Yeah, it got close late, but I mean, Denver with the win. Easy win. We even made Uncle Danny $25.
You didn't even bet it.
Of course I bet it. I had it in every parlay.
You said you missed. You said
No. Remember, I thought it was the Knicks game. The Knicks game, I was freaking out. I said I thought it started at 10:30, and then I put out the Lakers. I got it by 15 minutes. Yeah, I almost missed it because I was mixing up Knicks and Lakers. But no, I put it out, having it in every parlay. Subs got it. We got it 14 minutes before the bell. I ended up putting it out 14 minutes before tip. And then we had a hedge on the Lakers plus 1,000, so we were sitting pretty no matter what happened.
We killed it yesterday. We owned them.
Hit 2 of the 3 hockey games at plus 120.
Hopping with Hardenstein over the points. We killed that. We made a lot of money yesterday, and then all the futures cashed in. Lamar to win.
Lamar future. Yep.
I had CMC.
Did you end up betting Flacco to comeback player of the year?
No.
I wanted to, and I was afraid of the fucking cabal. I've been telling you guys all year that they can't do it. Dude, you know how much money I should have made on that? I would have bet Flacco and Mayfield.
That he deserved.
DeMar robbed.
That was one of those where the conspiracy theory kind of fucking hurt me a little bit. I didn't lose any money on it. I just stayed away from it because, like me and Rackets always say, if your conspiracy goes against your analytics, you just stay away, right, Rackets? Never go against either.
But
somehow
they couldn't give it. DeMar was like minus 600, minus 600 at one point during that thing. That was.
I just say things, Rackets. I don't even know what I'm like. You know what I always say? I don't know what I fucking said. Neither did they, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. They don't fucking remember.
Just so I didn't have to say, remember when you said that 10 minutes ago?
Yeah, I know that if I call you out by name, you usually aren't paying attention and you just go, yeah. Whenever I need someone to confirm something I don't know if I ever said, it's like, right, Rackets? And he's like, what? Yeah, Tommy. Yeah. Yeah. You don't fucking
Not
know.
today.
Yeah, not now, not once, not never. But Joe Flacco, how about the NFL going against the social justice bullshit, giving it to Flacco? I loved it. I thought it was
DeMar
great.
robbed.
I saw people tweeting yesterday about with their DeMar Hamlin tickets saying DraftKings offering free money. Fucking plus 300, minus 3,000, whatever it was, getting robbed.
Dude, there must have been a lot of money on DeMar because that's the only way they would let that happen. Is
Yeah,
they
because
can
it got down. I told you it got down to 175.
Dude, you know people were fucking hammering that. You know what's
Bill
funny?
Remember when Bill looked in the middle of the season? It was like minus 30,000.
It was like,
a lot.
yeah, like they didn't even have another player on the board. The Rackets, the funniest part about it, I know the awards are for the regular season, but I'd like to think in my head that McDermott making DeMar Hamlin lose that fucking game with the fake pun actually cost DeMar Hamlin comeback player of the year.
Comebacks, and he comes back and costs his place.
Yeah, I mean, how about Stefanski in the chat, guys? Tell us in the chat what you thought. We'll talk about the awards for a second here. Tell us in the chat what you guys thought about the awards and who should have won what. I mean, Lamar MVP was 49 out of 50. People were bitching that it wasn't unanimous. I don't think Lamar should have won it, but I mean, you can make a case for Josh Allen and Purdy, all these other fucking people that everyone wanted. That's fine.
No,
it was Lamar.
You 100% can make a case for Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, yeah. The one vote was Josh
top
Allen.
5 in every touchdown.
The only other person who should have got a vote was CMC.
CMC, right. He won Offensive Player of the Year, which is basically the real MVP. But Stefanski winning Coach of the Year?
I'm okay with it. It should have been him or Steichen. Or D'Amico Ryans. It was
DeMarco Ryans should have fucking won that.
But Ryan's also had the best quarterback out of those.
But was he the best quarterback because of the system and the mentorship of D'Amico Ryans, right? Like, you can't just say that, because Stroud wasn't that good in college. It wasn't at all. He would have been the first pick of the draft by a light year, right? Bryce Young got picked over him, was trash, and was trash in college. But I don't know, man. That team is really young. You had Tank Dell. The whole fucking receiving core was young. The backfield was young. I don't know, man. D'Amico Ryans should have won Coach of the Year. I'm surprised that
Stefanski didn't have a running back or a quarterback for 90% of the season.
That's true, right? I mean, listen, Stefanski's right there. You know, I'm just glad they didn't give it to fucking jerk off from fucking Detroit. What's his name? Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell.
That would have been an absolute disgrace. But yeah, I mean, listen, I don't agree with Stefanski. I think it should have been D'Amico Ryans. I think you could have made a case for Steichen. I think there was a couple guys who should have been on that list. I mean, you know, you kind of were in a division. Baltimore was in there. You had the Bengals lose Burrow. You had the Steelers in a down year. Was Cleveland really that impressive, you know, throughout the season? I don't know. Like, their wins, if you look at their last fucking, what was this? I mean, their wins were Jets, Texans, nice, Bears, Jaguars, Steelers, Cardinals. They beat the Colts. They beat the Niners, Titans, Bengals without Burrow. I mean,
missed the field goal to win it.
Yeah, I mean, they were good. They definitely should have been
field goal to tie it, maybe.
Yeah, I just think Houston should have. I think D'Amico Ryans, especially with him being a black coach, I just thought they would be a lock that they would give it to him. But anything else in the awards? Puka robbed, Watt robbed. Yeah, dude, I think they fucked up almost every award.
Who won Defensive Player of the Year?
Who was it? It wasn't
AFC.
Hold on. NFL. Let me pull up the whole awards list.
Was it Myles Garrett?
Let me pull up the whole. Hold
on. Yeah, it was Myles Garrett.
Yeah, Garrett was in the.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I was half watching it because we had fucking everything in our lives on. There's 19 things going on at the same time. You had the WWE press conference. You had the Kobe fucking tribute, the Denver game. You had the fucking college game we were betting on in fucking overtime, and you had the fucking award show on.
NHL.
I didn't watch the NHL. We did go 2-1 last night, though. The only game I lost was the one that you made me get on late, Evan. So I blame you.
I didn't make you. I just said the line.
Like we weren't going to be on unless you said
I rebutted with the Bruins.
You did. I'll give you that.
Did you guys see what Undertaker did yesterday?
No.
The Saudis flew him out to Arabia to lift a trophy between Al Nassr and Al Hilal, which means he must have got a fucking bag from the Saudis. All he did was go to the ceremony and lift up the trophy, and that's it. Private jet, both ways.
It's awesome.
Someone said Undertaker doesn't get out of the house for nothing.
Every year when WWE does that Saudi Arabian fucking tour, they always pay like primo for Undertaker. Like, he's God there, dude.
He is to Saudi Arabia what Dennis Rodman is to fucking
North Korea.
Kim Jong Un. Yeah.
I mean, you guys said Puka got robbed.
I'm reading the chat. It says Puka got robbed.
I don't think so. CJ Stroud was the rookie of the year.
Did they do it by conference or did they just do it overall?
It's overall.
Yeah, then it's CJ Stroud. Yeah. That's not even a question. That's CJ Stroud.
Puka was great.
Puka was great.
You're not a quarterback. That's just how these things go.
It was CJ Stroud, the best rookie year of
he
any quarterback in history.
A fucking 3-win team or whatever to fucking the playoffs.
How about Tommy DeVito won an award? Did you see this?
No, what?
I didn't miss that. Bud Light easy to celebrate moment of the year.
Let's go.
What was the moment?
I'm assuming the fucking I don't know.
But that's not a moment on the field.
I don't know, Bill. I didn't watch that shit. I didn't fucking care.
I mean, you just told me.
I'm reading it off the list. I don't fucking know.
Give me some fucking info.
I don't know. I know T.J. Watt won Deacon Jones Sack Leader Award. How's that an award?
That's not a vote.
Not an award. Got the most sacks.
Yeah, that's just that. So did you see that? This is where our argument.
Why isn't there the most rushing yards and most touchdowns award then?
Tommy, this is where our argument's going to start. Eli Manning is eligible now for the Hall of Fame. next year. This will be his first year. You're saying he's not a Hall of Famer?
No, yeah, he should be in the Hall of Fame. He's just no. He should be in it because of the bullshit Hall of Fame standards, but he's not a Hall of Famer. But he should be. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Joe Namath is in the Hall.
Or he does it.
Yeah, he's going to make it, and he should make it based on fact that Joe Namath and guys like that are in there who are terrible. But do I believe if you keep the Hall of Fame to what it should be, no, Eli Manning wouldn't make the cut. Matt Ryan wouldn't make the cut. And you need to be a level above those guys. But no, I get it with Eli, the 2 championships. It's just, for me, it was all
ruining the Patriots twice.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you got to do it. He made some big plays, but it was all the defense. You know, you put Eli Manning on another team, and they're fucking 4-win.
Might honestly be the biggest win in NFL history is breaking up the 18-0 Patriots.
Mm-hmm. It was, yeah, it was one of the biggest Super Bowl upsets, one of the greatest plays to end the game, and an undefeated team, yeah. And it was the Patriots and Brady, yeah. I mean, that was the biggest Super Bowl win ever.
So did you see your stupid owner Woody? Was just like ripping Saleh and ripping everybody on the team, just saying like, this is it. Like, well, no shit, we know this is it. If
last year should have been it.
Telling them if they don't make the playoffs, basically he's fired. Well,
no shit.
Yeah, we all know that. And
that's why Bill Belichick's sitting and laying in the cut. Let's go.
And then he ripped Zach Wilson. So I'm guessing Zach Wilson will be gone.
He said we needed a backup quarterback.
He's gone.
Year.
Yeah.
So Zach will not.
Zach's got to go. Zach's got to go. They got to
get
Zach.
I hope.
Zach's got to get the fuck out.
I hope he goes somewhere and he produces.
All right, here's what I was going to say. Okay.
I hope.
Listen, we have to spend a minute on Zach Wilson, or else it wouldn't be a show. Do you guys, as much as you hate Zach Wilson, especially because of me, because I still love him, do you guys actually hope he goes to like the fucking Cardinals and balls out?
Yes.
No.
I do.
Right? Wouldn't that be awesome?
I hate him.
To just fuck the Jets. Like, fuck the Jets.
But I just wanted the Jets to be fucked.
Yeah.
I wanted to see that with Darnold, too.
I enjoy, well, hopefully we will in the Super Bowl. Maybe Brock Purdy gets hurt in the first quarter, then we go and fuck up at the Niners.
After he throws his pick.
Yeah, you got to throw a pick in the first 5 passes. Where could I bet that Brock Purdy throws an interception in the first 5 passes?
Well, just throw a pick, dude. That's it. Don't get cute. Don't get
cute. Throw a pick.
First drive. First drive turnover plus 5.
Anyway, Woody's an idiot. Your whole team's a bunch
I hate Woody Johnson, dude. I despise Woody Johnson.
He has no idea what he's doing.
Vaccine pusher.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
Chip Kelly is now the offensive coordinator of Ohio State.
There's probably not much more that I could care less about in my life than that at this moment.
So we'll talk about that on Monday.
I mean, if we never speak about it ever, I would probably be all right with me.
Just scrap it.
But I mean, there's probably nothing that I care least about. I mean,
you want to talk about wrestling?
I would much rather talk about wrestling.
Show is yours.
Okay. I mean, listen, anybody who thinks that was fake last night, if you didn't see it, you can go on YouTube or whatever, or you can go to my Twitter, Rupp45 again, and watch it. That was 100% real.
Just so you guys know, that's actually not his Twitter. That's his TikTok.
I mean, TikTok. I'm sorry. Rupp45.
Worst person. See if you can get that promo thing up.
You guys got that suckered.
Well, Tommy.
No, you didn't even see it, Rackets.
You didn't even see
it. It's wrestling, dude.
No, do you think me and Bill are fucking retarded? Like, I think real shit is fake. I think everything in the world is fake. Why
would you ask him if we're retarded? We obviously.
I mean, that was stupid. We are retarded. Stupid. That was bad. That was a bad setup. I got excited. I got emotional. But the fact is, I'm the person who's the first person to run out and say everything's fake. So for me to be like, that was real. Like, that was real last night. And we probably need an hour show. We should probably do one, Bill. We should probably do a WrestleMania thing with me, you, Hoffman, and Danny.
And
won't leave Rackets on. Fuck Rackets.
When did grown men, start slapping people? When the
It's a bitch move.
Is that ever right? How about, you know what, Rock? Come right here to Bluefield. Motherfucker. You slap me, I'm not going to Cody Rhodes. I'm going to fucking knock your big ass out. Fucking slap me. Fuck out of here.
Motherfucker.
Fuck you think you are, slapping someone? Because we made fun of your stupid fucking grandfather? Because he fucking wrestled? You fucking pansy?
Watch out, Rock might see this.
Wow.
Good. Down with the Rock.
Bill's angry. I hope you run into the Rock one day. I'm gonna fucking save this clip. What day is this?
I'll whoop
2/9.
his ass, bro.
Oh, I'm writing this down.
Good. I
2/9.
will whoop that Rock's ass.
24, 2:30 p.m. on the dot.
Tommy, all he's gonna do is smack me. He's gonna slap me.
We're gonna find out because I'm
And
gonna be
then I'm
like,
gonna
you're gonna
kick
be like,
him in the nuts.
and I'm gonna be like,
Right. Then I'm gonna kick him in the nuts. He's gonna go like this. I'm gonna fucking uppercut him to fucking left hook.
oh, all right, Rock, be careful.
Jesus.
Be careful. No, guys, it was not a put. It was not put on. It was not. It was not. It was not. I know everything about body language. I know everything. It was not put on. I'm telling you, and it's too long to explain, but it was not put on. That really happened. Last
Wow,
night.
the chat
really happened. And no one believes it really happened, Bill. Like, wrestling fans for fucking decades have been fucking trying to tell everyone it's real. And then something real actually happened last night. I have a list. Me and Bill have talked about it for hours. We have a list of reasons why it was real. And literally the wrestling fans are like, it was a work. The WWE's back. Because they just want to believe the WWE is back. And that shitty writing that's gone on for 4 years, no innovation, nothing. Well, Triple H's in charge now. Triple H's been in charge for fucking a while now. All right, stop it. Just talk about the Rumble literally a week ago was fucking trash from top to bottom. And then the fans at the same token, this is the narrative. It was fake because you had the goats up there acting together, but our hashtag We Want Cody is what made them change the story. So you're going to say that the writers were so bad that you, the people, had to change the storyline, yet they put together the most incredible 30 minutes of television. Bill, I would argue that was the best 30 minutes of television I've ever watched. That's how good it was last night. Bill, pay attention. We're on a show.
I'm answering the questions.
I'm talking to you.
You're talking. I'm waiting for my turn to talk.
I just asked you a question.
God, what was responding to someone?
I don't give a fuck about those people.
Part of the show.
Respond with your mouth.
God damn it.
Why do you got to write? They got to write. You got a mic.
Because you were still yapping.
Watch this. I recorded it. Nice. I can respond with my mouth.
Square up with him.
Well,
So what do you think of that, Bill? What do you think of what I just said, Bill?
I told Tommy the reason why it was real. Because it was probably the greatest thing that WWE has put on in the last 10 or 15 years. Do you think that they would write that and have the greatest moment on fucking
On a stream?
with 150,000 people watching?
With the Super Bowl burying it the next day?
Not on
They
Raw.
wouldn't do that on Monday Night Raw after the Super Bowl when they get a whole
No
week
way,
of
dude.
media run. They're going to do that right before the Super Bowl where it's going to be dead news by tonight? Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
They would have put that
Fucking
shit
idiots.
on live television, bro.
Fucking Raw gets 2.2 million views that stream at 100,000 people watching it. Okay. You fucking idiots.
Yep, definitely
Fucking
100% real, bro.
That was real. And listen, it could have been an alternate thing, right? Because The Rock was dealing with mayhem. I don't care what you thought about the real or fake. You know The Rock didn't think that was the reaction he was going to get.
No.
He knew he would get some booze. You knew that, but he couldn't even talk, Bill. He didn't even use any of his taglines. There wasn't one, if you smell, not one. There wasn't one, any tagline. It doesn't matter, not one. That's when you know he broke kayfabe. That's when you know he broke character because he didn't use one tagline. Paul Heyman didn't say a word.
The only thing he got was when he was like, the millions, and people yelled millions, but they were booing
7
him.
people yelled
But
millions.
they were
I saw that part.
But they were booing him, but they were so like used to saying and millions, so people still said it.
Yeah.
But then after that, they're like, boo!
That was funny. But yeah, and so let's spend one more second on this. Okay. And I know Constantino's
The live stream thing, I think you could be onto something with. That might be
You would put it on a live show. Okay, now here's the thing. Rackets. You spent 4 years building up Roman Reigns. 4 years, right? He's been the long title holder for 4 years, head of the table, to set up for this moment. He was Rock's little puppy dog bitch last night, following him. So you're telling me you're just going to flip the whole script and Roman Reigns is going to become a pussy? Rollins and fucking Cody, who hate each other, all of a sudden are brothers and family on the stage. And then what are you going to do with it? If you do make this real, this is a year and a half saga, right? This is hold on, Bill. This is Hollywood Hogan. I'm in the middle of a rant. This is Hollywood Hogan.
Let me go and answer some questions.
Why don't you wait till I stop talking, you fucking piece of shit?
He said, let me go answer some questions.
Yeah, now I want you answering questions. When I'm talking, go on the chat.
Oh, my God.
He picks when I'm in the middle of a rant to fucking want to be a part of the fucking show. Go talk to fucking JR654 who wants to know what size your shirt is.
If you smell what Rupp 45 is cooking.
But Rackets, if you are going to make that the thing the other night, you need Rock wrestling. All right, Bill, enough. Your fucking stupid shirt. Nick 6.
I got my Knicks in 6 yesterday.
Yeah,
guys, if you want it, there's a couple left. That's
Go to
it.
TikTok shop.
TikTok shop.
Yeah. So, but Rackets, if you're going to do that, right, and you're going to make this all about that, you need The Rock there for a year and a half, right? You need him. You need this story
I said in the chat,
go.
I'm like, it's the stupidest thing if Reigns loses the belt.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense because you're going to need Rock in and out. Rock's got the XFL starting in a month and a half, and he's got 16 movies he's doing. Do you really think The Rock, who makes all his fucking money from the movies, who is going to run for president, is going to pick right now to start saying fuck all over WWE, which he never does? When he's fucking doing movies like Moana and the fucking kids and trying to run for president? The fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Let's go back to sports. Bill, what did you want to say?
I don't know. I was going to say we were going to bring Hoffman in, but we forgot. So
no, it would go too long. We did. We'll bring you on next week.
Already a half hour in.
Once the Super Bowl, we got to get the Super Bowl shit.
Yeah, I got nothing else to say about it. I just think it was real. Anybody who doesn't, you're an idiot. Now they're trying to figure out how that they can make this all work.
Oh, it's easy because this is what they should have done.
Bro, if any man slaps me like that, I don't give a fuck who he is. I'm not working.
Well, that's what CM Punk was serious. CM Punk wasn't acting.
You smack me. Listen, I'll work still in WWE, but I won't work with The Rock. Because I would kill him.
And the funny thing is you got people like Constantino, who I'm just going to pick on in the chat right now because he can't talk until like 30 minutes from now. Sitting there, Tommy. Like it hasn't happened before. Like Cena didn't call out The Rock in the middle of the stage for writing the shit on his wrist when we knew they had problems. Like CM Punk didn't sit on the fucking steps and call out Vince McMahon, which was this happened before. And this is the biggest drama that we have right now with The Rock coming in and the change in the board and Vince McMahon. Stop, dude.
And then at the end, when they started cursing out Triple H.
Yeah, stop. Triple H wrote into the script that he's going to get bitched out. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Mike's getting heated.
I know. I love it. He fucking can't
talk. He goes,
talk.
Evan, tag me in.
No, do not tag him in. I will kick him right out. All right, let's get back to sports. Where are we going next? Is Howie here?
He's not coming today.
Does Howie work here anymore?
He's been here all week? Fuck is he?
He said he's on the road.
Is Howie still a member of 4D?
He said, here's what he said. I'm on the road. Only 3 non-relevant games tonight.
Okay, well, I got plays on 2 of them. So let's go into college basketball real quick.
Just came into the waiting room.
He can fucking sit his ass in there. You're fired for real. You let that fucking kid in right now. He can fucking sit there for 30 minutes. He'll have his chance, and then we'll kick him off right when he starts talking. Just fucking kick him right out. All right, let's go to college basketball. As we mentioned before, we're going to start slaying the shit again. I mean, but right back on track after yesterday. There's only 3 games tonight, which is pretty fucking crazy because there's usually a bunch of games. It's just most of them suck. It's usually about 12 games on a Friday, and 9 of them are shit. There's 3 games, and I love 2 of them. So we're in a good spot tonight. We're back in that UAB Utah spot we were in yesterday where we basically nailed both. We have VCU at home, unranked against number 18 Dayton. This is a big spot for VCU. It's almost the same spot as UAB last night. It's the same exact spot, except the line's only 1.5. Let me see what the best lines on this are right now. So we got 2. Where's this 2 sitting at? We have a 2. 2 at PointsBet. So it's 1.5 on most sites, 2. I would buy the half to get it up to 2. I don't like staying on 1.5. If you're going to do that, you might as well take the money line. But you got to get over that bucket for the end of the game. So I like VCU to win this game in an upset here. It's not my favorite one. The other one's my favorite one. So if you're going to do this, this is a pretty good size bet. And the next game I'm about to tell you about is my favorite bet. So we got VCU +2 in this spot versus Dayton. And my favorite play of the night is Nevada. I fucking love Nevada in this spot. Nevada's one of my favorite teams in college basketball for the last couple of years. I think this team is stacked. I think this team can make a Sweet 16 run, maybe even Elite 8 run if they get hot at the right time. They have veteran leadership. They do everything. They've been on a little bit of a cold spell right now, but you probably remember some of these names. Lucas, Blackshear. These are guys who are back from last year. They really got 3 or 4 guys who do most of the damage on the team, but these are veterans, and they're led by their guards. So they got a slew of forwards and then 2 stud guards. Big games, big spots is where I like Nevada this year. I'm going to be taking them in the Mountain West tournament. -2.5. Unranked against the number 25 San Diego State, and they are -2.5. This is a trap line. Whole country's probably going to be fucking running and just taking the big number at the top that's ranked. Big win over Utah State at Utah State last game. Nevada lost 4 out of 5, got right back on track after that. Stomped San Jose State, and you don't win in Utah State. And they just did by like 15. So we're going Nevada 100% gets the win tonight. Book it. -130 is the best line there. So rest of the college basketball tomorrow, you got to get the fuck signed up. I'm not giving you the weekend shit anymore. You got to get signed the fuck up. Look at the top, up above my head right here. 25% off next 2 months. Evan, you got the fucking promo wrong. It's 50% off.
Whoa.
Take that shit down. Put it back up at 50.
How's Bill going to get paid?
Yeah, we don't pay Bill. Bill doesn't get paid. 50% off the next 2 months. That gives you all sports. That includes the Super Bowl. That includes every sport from NBA to UFC and everything in between, plus our WWE live streams that we obviously are doing now all of a sudden. And all the way through college basketball. Get signed up. It's like $20 a week. It's fucking free. $20 a week? You kidding me? Make it at tonight.
I mean, you never know. We'll do a live voice. We did like a 5-hour live voice.
We just literally got on at 5:30 for Rupp and Rackets and got off at midnight last night for no reason. So we were just on there for 7.5 hours for no reason. Uncle Danny joined. It was fucking fun. So the entertainment alone's worth fucking $20. $20 a week. It's less than $3 a day. $3. $3 a day. Knicks and 6 shirt costs more than a week at 4 Deep. Which would you rather have? Don't buy the Knicks and 6. Buy a week at 4 Deep. So buy the next 2 months. 50% off. Get in there. We're going to fuck like crazy. I love tomorrow. Tomorrow's a great college basketball slate. Phenomenal. All right, where are we going next?
NBA.
Mbaa. Bill Rupp.
So yesterday we won.
Denver Nuggets.
But look at all of the spreads on tonight's games.
Pulling them up now. Wow, they're all 2.
No.
Well, 2.5, 3, 2.5, 17, 2, 14, 2, 3.
Yeah. So the first 2 games, I wouldn't bet at all for anyone. You don't know what the hell the Raptors are.
Well, you don't know which games are the first 2. So all right, Raptors.
Houston, I would not bet that at all.
Okay.
Atlanta, Philly, how can you bet that without it?
Not touching Philly. Yeah. Wizards, Celtics, 17.
17 is absolutely insane.
That's nuts.
Bucks 14.5, again, absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm. Nuggets coming off a big win back to back. I listen, Kings don't look good this year. I'd probably go Kings there. Nuggets coming off that win back to back. LA to Sacramento.
I don't know, man. I can't take them. Nick did never after that.
I don't trust the Kings at all. But if there's a night where Denver should be flat, it should be after fucking beating the Lakers last night during the Kobe ceremony. I like the Pelicans tonight. I like the Pelicans. Pelicans opened at +1. Line's been pumped up to -2, +3 in some books for the Lakers. So you're getting a 4-point move on that line. Wouldn't be surprised if someone sits for the Lakers because they don't give a shit about basketball.
So Hoffman is on the Pelicans if everybody plays.
Yeah, if everyone in the Pelicans plays.
Yes, I'm also on
Is
that.
someone potentially sitting on the Lakers? Because that line moved 4 points. It's a pretty big move. I honestly, Bill, I don't think you could fucking trust the Lakers for the next week. I think LeBron's going to be in a fucking tantrum mode over not doing anything at the deadline, right?
I don't know, man.
Listen, at worst, you could say it was a fan fest night last night, right? It was more than just a game. They had the pre-ceremonies, more interviewers, more reporters, and all that. So playing a back-to-back after an embarrassing loss at home on Kobe night, and now you're going to a hot Pelicans team, which just fucking waxed fucking, who did the fuck? They beat the shit out of the Clippers in LA or something like that. So the Pelicans haven't left LA. That's the nice thing. They're not traveling here. They just played the Clippers a day. I love the Pelicans tonight. I think it's a great spot. I'm going to try and continue my streak of NBA greatness and move it to 2 in a row.
Yeah, well, we already gave it out. Now you jumped on it. So.
No, that's my team. I'm the one who has all the futures on it.
Oh, so nobody else allowed to give out a bet on that?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, Pelicans guys, but only if everyone's playing. Yeah,
nope.
If one of the
no
big
matter
guys
what.
is out, no.
I don't care. I don't care. I stand stronger. I'm standing on it. I don't care.
Not me.
I don't care if nobody plays.
Okay. And then I have I'm taking right now De'Aaron Fox on DraftKings. Over 3.5 assists is -200. That fucking flew up. It's 4.5 on FanDuel. But I'm gonna try to find something to parlay that with.
The comment.
Case wrote, Bob rob a bank? Melvin goes, no, that was Tommy. I robbed the bank, not Bob. Bob doesn't have the balls to rob a bank. What are you, fucking crazy? Bobby. Bobby robbed a bank. I'm the bank robber. Bob robbed a bank. That's great. Go on, Bill. What'd you say?
I don't understand. Why would that come from?
I don't know. Just randomly, Bob robbed a bank. I mean,
maybe he did.
No, we did.
Right now. Maybe they have breaking news.
I mean, that would be crazy. You think he had the Dirty Dancing logo when he did it? Or Footloose?
Yeah.
Well, it's Dirty Dancing.
Yeah. So that's it right now. But
Bob ain't ramen at a 7-Eleven.
I might parlay it with Joe Pfeiffer again, with my Oilers tonight. That'd be a separate bet. But I will let you know in a few minutes. But definitely Fox right now, -200 on DraftKings. Parlay piece with something else.
Easy does it, said Tommy, stupid one in the middle. Exactly. Yes, that's it. Exactly. You nailed it. That's it for NBA. Let's move over to NHL. Rackets, you got anything on the Beeble Bop? College basketball, NBA, NHL?
I didn't even look at it today. I'm using the iPad for the Zoom today.
All right. I don't have much here. I mean, there's only 3 games. Obviously, Fridays have not been very good to us as far as plentiful college basketball or hockey, which are the 2 sports that I'm looking at. Maybe Penguins, but nothing. I mean, you got 2 -275, -290. Not messing with those. Penguins a little bit against the Wild, but nothing. So no hockey plays for today. Moving on. We're going to get to NFL?
Yeah.
All right. So let's go. Bill, you should fire Evan again. Did you fire him again today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
fire him
fired.
again. Do you want to fire him again?
No, not again.
Oh, no, you can fire him again right now because he has NCAA, NBA, and NHL bets. He doesn't have the NFL bets thing on the bottom.
What are you talking about?
And it's a Super Bowl
It's right
show.
there.
I see headlines, NCAA, NBA,
I don't
and
see
NHL.
it. He's fired.
You don't see it?
He's the
I
worst.
see it.
He's the worst.
We don't.
It's literally a Super Bowl show. He's the worst. Rackets, you want to be producer?
Oh, now it's Super Bowl.
Ain't that hard.
Yeah, there it is. Now
I don't know what
it's
you're
a Super
talking
Bowl.
about. I tried to do it before you guys noticed.
You realized that as you were
I was
clicking.
literally doing it as you called me out for it.
Tommy, do
Yeah.
you have a college basketball game that you like a lot tomorrow that I can put with De'Aaron Fox?
You're looking for like a bigger money line one?
Like 300, something around there.
Like that's what I'm saying. Something to make it like even money.
Yeah.
I'm going mostly plus money on these. Let me see what the line on this is. Hold on. Give me 1 second. What's the reason you love De'Aaron Fox so much?
I love his 3.5 assists. I love it. It's just he's been getting over that a lot. I think that they play good tonight, like you said. I think there's a lot of scoring, a lot of assists.
Okay. I like Iowa State a lot, -275.
Yeah.
And let me see. No, not that one. No. Texas Tech, no. Probably Iowa State.
All right.
Yeah, Kansas or Iowa State. But I would go Iowa State. Iowa State I like the most. That's your winner. Lock it in. Iowa State. So Iowa State and De'Aaron Fox. All right, let's talk some Super Bowl. Rackets, let's start with you. You got your Niner gear on. We got our two fucking teams that are playing right over here. Hold on. Like the old Bud Light commercials, Bill.
Cool.
All right. So, Rackets, explain to us why you were going to be wrong about the 49ers winning the Super Bowl.
Hold on. I'll actually get you numbers. It's the running game, dude. Where's the Warren Sharp stuff? Here we go. 41.8% of the 49ers running RB runs have come from 21 personnel, which is the number 2 highest rate. 15% more from 22 personnel. The Chiefs' defense against those 2 RB sets, 27th in the league in yards per carry at 5.2, 21 in success rate at 59%, and number 31 in yards after contact per carry. It's a McCaffrey game. It's a Debo game. These guys were rookie. Well, McCaffrey wasn't even on the team, but Debo, Bosa, Fred Warner, all these guys were rookies and second-year players back when they played the Chiefs the first time. The Chiefs had Tyreek Hill. They don't have Tyreek Hill now, and you have McCaffrey on the other side. The defense is better. The only advantage on defense I see with the Chiefs is at the cornerback position. But every other level of the defense, every other position is the 49ers, and it's not fucking close. This game's going to be won on the defensive line as far as the 49ers are concerned. Bosa needs to have a day, and Chase Young needs to actually fucking show up. If he does, and they can stop the run and stop Pacheco, you're going to force Mahomes to actually have to beat you, and he's going to hold on to the ball a little bit to try to make some plays, and that's where Bosa is going to come in. So this game is the 49ers to be won or lost. Like, it's not close in my opinion. The only advantage the Chiefs have is Mahomes. That's literally it.
Okay, well, I mean, outside of all that being wrong, not bad. Bill, what about you?
That was cute.
Yeah, it was adorable. Sounded good. You won't. Don't show up on Monday. Go on, Bill. What do you think?
Besides Kansas City being dominating,
light years better defensively for the last month.
Dominating,
like it's not even close. So much better.
Dominating, being an underdog in every game. Like
superstars play in fucking big games, and the
playoffs
defense
big
is
games.
Loaded with superstars. They're loaded with superstars.
They were considering benching Chase Young.
That's what I said
for the Super Bowl.
I'm not worried about.
You're sitting there telling us Chase Young has to have a big game. He's never showed up since he got there.
I didn't say he has to have a big game. I said Bosa has to have a big game.
Chase Young was about to get benched. You mentioned his name. Chase Young is killing that defense. He's hurting it.
When they fucking turned it around last week, 2 weeks ago against the Lions, what happened?
Chase Young was stopping up.
Dude, the Packers. They stopped the run. They got the Lions 3-0 for
the Packers were in the
with fucking Chase Young.
Hold on. The Packers were in the red zone on all 4 of their first 4 drives, and the Lions scored 21 points before you blinked. Where is this defense you're talking about? That's a fucking wild card team in an overrated division winner.
The second half defenses have been great.
All right, well, then get down 17 to Mahomes and win. This ain't fucking Jordan Love and fucking Jared Goff on the other side, bro. You get down 10-0, that game's over.
Besides Kelsey,
you get down 10-0, that game's over. It's over.
It's not even close.
This ain't fucking Dan Campbell. Like, this is Andy Reid, Mahomes, and Kelsey.
You mean the fucking the step on your throat Chiefs that fucking can't score in the second half?
They didn't need to. They let Lamar blow it.
We've been talking about it all season. They
let Lamar. Dude, first of all, the thing about this game, Bill, you were talking about the Chiefs and what they've done the quarterbacks so far. And the Chiefs have played the Bills, the Dolphins, and the Ravens. You guys played the fucking Packers and the Lions, and you should have lost.
Bills ran the ball effectively.
Bills got smacked.
Ravens didn't win the game because they didn't run the football.
Not one of the 3 Chiefs games where you ever worried the Chiefs were going to lose.
My boy from Rutgers, Pacheco's going to run all over you.
They're supposed to going to lose the Bills game. What are you talking about?
Pacheco's going to go.
Doubt. Pacheco runs like he's stomping on cockroaches.
Pacheco's going to run all over there. Touchdown.
Listen, the bottom line in this game, guys, you don't need to handicap the game. And we're going to get into props in a minute here, which will probably be a little better for everyone to be playing. It's already fucking written. It's already done. You guys are sitting here telling me that fucking WWE was fake last night. You think Taylor Swift's Super Bowl with $1.5 billion in future revenue on the line, where 16-year-old girls are going to their fucking friends' houses in Kelsey jerseys and Swift jerseys to root for their team, and if they win, they're going to have the time of their life, and if they lose, they're going to cry and hate football? You think they're going to let fucking Taylor Swift lose? Are you out of your fucking minds? Out of your minds. I told you this 2 weeks ago. I told you with the Dolphins, and then I told you again with the Bills, and I told you last week with the fucking Ravens. This is over. The script has been written. It is done. It doesn't matter if it's Purdy fucking up. the defense being weak, the refs cheating, Mahomes doing adrenochrome, whatever it is, it's over. Bet your house on the fucking Chiefs. Every
Rigged.
dollar you have, pound it on the Chiefs because Evan Hand, it is what?
Rigged.
There we go.
Why are the Chiefs plus money? Because San Francisco's been the best team in football all season.
73% of the people are on the Chiefs, but
It's-
it's
Why
this
would it
line
not be
hasn't
plus
The
money?
Super Bowl, of course everyone's... You can't analyze line movement in the Super Bowl. Fucking, you got fucking retards betting millions of dollars on the Super Bowl. They can't analyze that shit.
Wow.
There's that. It's the handles are 80 times what they usually are on this with regular people. Dude, Dana White's playing fucking $100,000 hands of blackjack with the
They're
whole
baiting
fucking
they
entertainment
want
industry.
all your Chiefs money. They want
Dude.
all your stupid fucking Chiefs money.
Taylor
They
Swift-
want it all.
Taylor
They
Swift
want,
is
and they're going to take it all.
Taylor
they're taking
Swift.
all your money.
Taylor Swift is already. First of all, do you know what
They're
the
taking
worst?
all your-
I'm going to show you how you're wrong. Do you know what the worst outcome for Vegas is in this game? There's one outcome, maybe two by the time the game kicks off.
The 49ers, that's why they haven't moved the line.
No,
They've invested in their futures. Yeah.
the 49ers to win by 1 or 2. That's their worst outcome because then the Chiefs cover, and these books are so overweight with Niners Super Bowl futures. They said that's their worst outcome. That if the Niners futures hit, so there's a vested interest on both sides on this. It's the fucking Super Bowl, dude.
They want all your Chief money.
Dude, the fact that you don't think this game is already scripted and done is maniacal. It's maniacal. The NFL made
Want the Chiefs money? They have tons of Super Bowl futures.
$331 million the NFL has made off Taylor Swift alone this year already. If they win the Super Bowl, add a 1 in front of that to $1.3 billion. You think the NFL, who we admit, Rackets, we know they fucking rig games, right? You think they're not going to rig this one? It's the biggest game for the history of the NFL. They get the millennials in after this win. They get the women in after this win. And they get the international people in after this win. They've wanted those groups so bad. They've been playing games in fucking Brazil. They're trying to get the rest of the world in. Taylor Swift does it all in one shot. No chance. Now, Rackets, give me some props you like. Who gets shit on and who goes off?
I like Juwan Jennings' longest reception. I bet it at 9.
Oh, that's interesting. All right. Why do you like that? I like that one.
I bet that at 9.5 2 days ago. I think it's 12.5 now, 11.5 maybe.
Okay.
He's the third down guy, man. He anytime it's third and long, it's usually going to Juwan Jennings or it's something to Debo. I like Juwan. I like the field goal props.
Which ones? Because I got a field goal prop I love.
Bucker. I like Bucker. I'm not a Jake Moody guy. I like Bucker.
No, Moody sucks. Moody's trash.
Bucker over 1.5, and then there was another bet. 49ers to win from behind plus 180.
You doing Kansas City 49er first half game, or are you doing comeback?
No, yeah, I'm doing both of them, but Kansas City first half 49ers double result is 650, and the one that I'll actually be putting out is 49ers come from behind plus 180.
What does that mean? That just they had to trail at any point?
That's on DraftKings. It's called comeback. Trailing at any point in the
so
game.
If they're down 3-0 and they win, I mean that's great.
Plus 180 and it's plus 210 on the other side for the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
I think that's the easiest bet.
If you're betting the Niners, that's the only way to bet it. I mean, why would you bet 130 if you can get plus 180? Brock Purdy doesn't.
I don't know why you would bet the Chiefs any other way either. The game.
Because the Chiefs have been getting out early.
Yeah, but it's not going to be wire to wire in this game.
I mean, the problem is that Brock Purdy doesn't show up till halftime. So.
Then the Chiefs don't show up after halftime, so it's perfect.
Right. So if the Chiefs go down in the second half, they're not coming back. Right. Like that's the thing. Chiefs are going to get out early and stay out. Hopefully. I think this is Brock Purdy's kissed by God in the last 5 minutes. You just got to keep that last 5 minutes away. But if you're betting Niners plus 180 on that bill is insane. Come back. I mean, all you need them is get down 3-0. Why would you lay 130? Plus 180. Chiefs are going to lead.
It might be under team props. Hold on.
That can't be right.
That's right here, dude. Give me a second to find it. I just had it up.
While you do that, I have another prop I'm looking at here. Rackets mentioned Moody. I wanted to bet Moody to miss a field goal, but I went to DraftKings, and it's actually any kicker to miss a field goal or extra point minus 130.
Yeah, it's right here.
In this game.
It's under team props, and it's called comeback. KC Chiefs to win from behind plus 210. 49ers to win from behind plus 180.
Wow, 180 is a lot. That's a haul. Jesus. That's a great bet if you like the Niners. That's a great bet if you like the Niners.
Juwan Jennings is actually my favorite bet. I think Juwan Jennings gets that in the first quarter.
Okay, I have a favorite bet that's a little, maybe not off the grid, but a little less off the grid than that. I like any kicker to miss a field goal or extra point. Moody can't fucking kick anything, and now we're in the Super Bowl in the biggest game. They try to. He
worries me. That's the one thing that worries me is Moody.
Yeah, he's a disaster. Not to mention Butker, has been good, but he's been up and down throughout the last few years. He's had his moments. So
I don't think he's ever missed a kick in the playoffs. So.
No, that's the thing. He's clutch. He's definitely clutch. But he's had that span. What was it, 2 years ago, where he fucking couldn't find the fucking posts for like fucking 6 weeks. So I mean,
and extra to your missed field goal thing. There's a new CBS camera debuting this year that's inside the goal post.
Yep.
So
they're like praying for a missed kick so that they can use the camera to either watch it doink or watch it go wide right.
And I'm hope what I got to get your Super Bowl bets. Where'd he go? Okay.
Yes.
Should we just wait for him? Let's listen.
Who do you think scores the first touchdown?
I don't really bet first touchdown props. I don't like them. Never. I would go Kelsey. Just for the fucking, I think the Chiefs get in the box first, and I think that would be the conspiracy narrative. Like, get Kelsey in the box right away, get the Swifties going nuts. What happened, Bill?
He just called me for my results of my stress test. They said your heart is like a 30-year-old animal, and that there are no abnormalities, and it's pumping like a champion.
I mean,
they meant 30-year-old dog. You're about to die.
Yeah, 30-year-old animal. Fucking yes.
I'm a beast. They said, watch out, Rock.
Dude, well, the stress you provide the rest of us is enough. So I'm glad yours is okay. That sucks. I was kind of banking on that because he thought he had some artery issues there, Rackets, and I'm in the will.
I could have sworn, bro. I'm like, bro, 4 years of abusing this body and doing drugs and alcohol and eating cakes and cookies and popcorn and ice cream and
fighting WWE fighters.
Turns out heroin keeps your body clean.
Yeah. How about his yelling? He didn't think his constant stress and screaming had anything to do with a heart problem, right? Like, you literally are walking heart attack.
127 over 75, baby. Blood pressure.
Wow. Congratulations, Bill. That sucks for me, though, Rackets, because we have $250,000 to each other if we die in that will that we wrote up for each other. So, artery problem, bro. I'm like 3 years from.
Bro, I could have sworn it would have been something.
Dude, I was banking on it. So my day just got a lot worse. Another bet that I like in this game is actually Rashee Rice. I like Rashee Rice a lot in this. I think there will be a heavy focus on Kelsey. We saw, who was it? Sammy Watkins. In the last Super Bowl go off, right? When they were trying to bottle up Kelsey, they held him to 4 for 40 or whatever it was on 6 targets. I do think Kelsey will be fine. I'm a little worried about if they are going to fix something, it would be the Kelsey over. That's hit every fucking single time for the last 13 playoff games he's played. And it's Taylor Swift, and it's the Super Bowl, and he's been going off every game.
Everything's going to be around the line of scrimmage, like within 5 seconds. So they're going to try and negate the pass rush, and that's a lot of Kelsey and check.
I would like the Kelsey receptions. I think me and you were talking about this, Rackets, or maybe it was on yesterday's show. Kelsey receptions I'm probably a little more comfortable with than even the yards, because I could see a bunch of like 2-3 yard fucking, little blips and bloops to him. But I like Rashee Rice, man. I think this is a Rashee Rice game. His props lower than Kelsey's. There's going to be a heavy focus on Kelsey. And he's a big play guy. So, Bill, you look like you're nodding. Looks like you like Rashee Rice here, too.
One other alternate I forgot with the receiving yards. McCaffrey altered to 50+. It's plus 210. I like that a lot. I think this is a off to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey should get a lot of burn here through the
that's the only way. It's the way to beat Spagnuolo's D and blitzing all the time is you're going to dump it off to Kittle and you're going to dump it off to McCaffrey. So
McCaffrey should be able to run, too, on this defense. Yeah. So
like his receiving specifically, but both yards are good, obviously.
He's going to get his overall yards. I'm going to have a lot of parlays with him in it, doing both like same game parlays and shit like that.
They're going to want to take the pressure off Brock too early, obviously. He's a young kid in the Super Bowl.
I don't expect him to come out lighting the world on fire, but in the second half when the game's on the line, it's going to be a one-score game. I do expect the 49ers win.
Listen, as long as the Chiefs keep dropping interceptions like every other team has, you'll be fine.
No, you're not going to get the second best team defense in the NFL dropping picks in the Super Bowl.
I don't know. I think everyone forgets that Green Bay dropped a pick 6 to fucking end that game in the first minute when no one realized it. Here's a great one here, though, Rackets. We can
I know
go.
what we're not going to get. We're not going to get coaching mistakes. It's going to make Kansas City lose.
No, we're not going to get it. You're going to get a fucking.
Unless they sit on a lead in the second half, like Andy Reid likes to do.
It'll be fine. I like this one here, minus 137. This is probably my favorite bet on this because we got to get some Kelsey exposure, but I want to get up there around 80 yards. It's a little bit of a haul.
Hoffman likes Debo over 4.5 receptions.
Cool. The good time to drop that is right as I'm about to announce my bet in the middle of my sentence. That was the perfect time.
What would your bet?
I was about to say it, but you cut me off.
First of all, you just stole Hoffman and mine's Pelicans. Now
It's my team!
Now you just stole Hoffman's Debo.
I didn't say Debo.
You just said you were about to say Debo.
No, he didn't.
I said it was dude, welcome to the show, Bill.
You just say that you were going to take Debo?
Yell at Evan.
No, he said you started talking in the middle of his bet. He was going to.
I know. I said, what's your bet?
I was setting it up, and then I was like, and it is. And then you're like,
spit it out.
Hoffman likes Debo!
Spit it.
Like a fucking little kid with Tourette's.
Spit it.
Fucking stupid heart. I wish it would fail right now on the show.
Spit it.
Or you die right now on the show, and I get my $250,000. I put it all on this bet that I'm about to tell you. Travis Kelce 40 plus, McCaffrey 25 plus receiving, minus 135. Like I said, I don't.
That's
want to
what
go
we
up there.
waited for.
I don't want to go up there with 80 on Kelce. Oh, I'm sorry. What are you gonna do? Debo touchdown? Like that fucking crazy bet? Fucking bet I've been betting for 6 years. Yeah, go tell everyone about Debo touchdown in a big game. Like I haven't done that.
Touchdown.
I haven't done that since Sirius XM circa 2007.
You didn't say it.
Say it every fucking game.
Oh, so now you just get it every game.
No, you got it. Because your bet is
Guys,
so
here's a bet that I also like. Halftime draw. Because there's a good chance that this game is a draw at halftime, and then we'll get the win. Hopefully it goes maybe it goes tie, and we cash that too.
Where'd you get
Plus
that from?
10,000.
Where'd you get that bet from?
I've been
He
betting.
took my halftime full times and just modified.
He's such a fucking dude. He's a journalist. He's not an
He
analyst.
took my double result.
He just takes our shit and fucking repurposes it.
CMC 2 touchdowns too.
You're like a recycling bin. Bill, what's your favorite prop on the board?
I told you, Brock Purdy pick.
Did you tell Stay Cashin?
Yeah, I told them for the last week.
Did you tell him today on the show that people are watching today?
Yeah, he
last
said it.
week. Yeah, I said it earlier on.
All right, good. I don't
What the
listen to you.
fuck?
I don't
Brock
listen to you.
Purdy interception is my favorite
Oh,
bet.
that's right. Yeah, I said that.
And
I
you
said
said,
first-
oh,
first
maybe you're
5
going to
plays.
get it the first 5. And then I said, well, just bet it straight.
Yeah, watch, I'm going to do something you've never done in your life. I admitted I was wrong.
I admit that I'm wrong. I'm just never wrong when it comes to you.
All right, watch this. You admit you're wrong? How the Cowboys going to do in the playoffs next year?
All right, let's get Constantino on here. Let's
Yeah, I know. We're bringing him on in a second. I just like him. I like him sweating in the chat.
I got to remind Constantino to talk about the WWE.
Oh no, you won't have to remind him.
What's-
He's in there with all his burner accounts in there. Fucking
Bill,
he's
what's the
got
line
7
for
burner
halftime draw?
accounts. Free Mike.
I'll tell you 1 second.
And the Purdy interception. There's no interceptions in New York.
Purdy's minus 105.
Alex Purdy pick. All right, bring Mike in, Evan.
All right.
Reparations.
Square up on Rupp.
Yeah, square up on Mike, Rupp. That's what I want to see you do. Fucking Michael fucking hit a gland, short circuit you. Mike's got all that little like ninja shit where you'll square up on him, he'll just go beep and like turn your button off.
He's not
He
the
could like
Rock.
flip you off. No, he could flip you off.
I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for you.
Like, tell me how real the WWE was last night.
Honestly, I'm embarrassed for Tommy. I mean, there's nothing more I can say.
Hold on 1 second, Mike. Ev.
Has to be at work. You can't.
Hold on. Bill needs to interrupt you, Mike, in your
Oh,
first
Evan
sentence.
asked me a question about the betting, and I got the answer before he starts. 1,800 for Ty San Francisco, Ty Kansas City's 2,000, and Ty's 10,000.
All right.
Carry on.
You done, Bill?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go on, Mike.
All right, hold on a sec.
You've had enough. You've had enough talk.
Kick him off. Yeah.
I can't believe your heart's right, and I would believe that you think wrestling is real. Let's all start. Tommy, I think it's a work. I don't think that you're dumb enough to make even a statement that I know body language and that was real. I can break it down.
Did you watch
We
the
can
whole
talk
40
about it.
minutes?
Tommy, I can't believe it. It has to be a work.
Did you watch
You're
it?
doing it for views. You're clickbait.
There is a
On
zero.
what? On with
Hold on, hold on.
100,000 people watching?
Bill.
Not even on television?
Bill, there's a 0.0% chance Mike watched the whole 40 minutes.
It was
Zero.
the greatest
He saw a
moment.
clip on Twitter at most.
Let's just say for
Can we go to Evan and just mute Bill's box? Tommy's actually behaving
I'll
a
get in
little bit right
trouble.
now.
No, we would
Bill
like that
has
to be the
multiple
permanent.
outbursts. I'm
let's
going to
just
answer your
say
question.
it's fake.
I
Mike.
thought it was an absolute joke, but then I looked at multiple. I didn't watch 3 hours
have
of it.
to watch.
I watched,
No, it's
hold
30
on,
minutes.
let me answer the question. I watched multiple angles that I've seen,
Of the
and
slap.
not only did it convince me more that it was a work, like again, I think that you're a work that you can't possibly believe that it's real. I mean, like, you want to talk body language? Let's talk about Dusty Rhodes or Cody Rhodes or whatever the fuck his name is, stepping into it, anticipating,
It's not the
blinking as the
slap.
slap came with just the fingers.
All right.
Not even a fucking slap.
Mike.
The fingers. Tommy,
Mike.
it's embarrassing. Stop.
Mike.
It's
Mike.
fake. I even got confirmation. I got my contact black.
Yeah, you got a
out on
contact.
receipts.
Fuck
I'll
outta
show
here.
you.
Okay.
I'll show you the receipts.
Okay.
Oh,
Listen,
We all laugh at people like
Mike,
No way.
Mike, let me
All right.
explain something to you.
Todd, you know who this is, and I'll show you on Sunday when I see you. I start with, I can't believe how many people think that's slap. Now I'm leading him.
The slap
I can't
isn't
believe-
what the big thing.
But I can't believe that whole thing was. Hold on, we get there with the cursing and all that. He goes, it's also a testament of how good The Rock really is.
That's what
And
everyone-
he puts in quotations. Yeah, but he cursed. Exactly, he says. They bleeped it out. It's all fucking work. And then he goes, no one is as believable as The Rock. That's why.
No, he's such a good actor.
Funny thing is that The Rock is so good, but yet Cody couldn't even sell it. You're supposed to go wild there and let them pull you off. Not
Because it was real.
wait for them to. Tommy, he's involved.
He was
with
afraid.
WWE.
I don't
know this is,
care.
you fucking
WWE has
dummy.
no
Dummy, you know
choice.
what it is.
I know who it
He
is,
has
and
no
he's not.
choice
He's
but
not
to
laughing
spin
at
it.
people like you. That
No.
they pulled it over. That The Rock is that good. The fact that you can even
No, The
believe
Rock
that
is-
it's real.
Mike, The Rock is
fucking,
a-
You're bringing my vein out.
The
I
Rock
can't
Put
make
the
it.
best event in the history of the WWE on the internet for 100,000
They
people.
put it on Raw.
They're all
They put it on
in
the
Vegas.
internet.
Everybody in Vegas, all the celebrities, and they're all
Nobody
playing
talked
blackjack.
about it.
And they're laughing at
None of
people
them
like
knew
you
it
and Bill that
happened.
believe that it was fucking
No,
real.
not a person in Vegas knew that happened. They were all in the YouTube sphere
My
or playing
friend's
blackjack
there.
with
It
Dana
was
White.
talked about.
They were playing blackjack with Dana White.
So
Oh
Triple
my
H
God.
is just gonna let himself get cursed out.
And
No,
by the way, The
no,
Rock,
And of course he will. It's the entertainment business. That's what they do.
The
No
Rock,
way, dude.
The Rock, who's doing
The
all
Rock isn't
family-
going to come back and do nothing. I mean,
Oh
everybody's
no, he's going to
talking
start a
about it. I mean,
2-year
come on.
storyline and then leave on Monday after WrestleMania.
I can't even argue you. My
Yeah,
father
and
told
then
me
he's
a
gonna
long
go- and
time
then he's
ago,
gonna
don't
go
argue
do
with drunks or
Moana.
stupid people.
And then he's
And
gonna
I
go
don't
do-
think that you're drunk in this moment, but
I'm not actually.
no.
By the way, just to let you guys know, the last time Mike was this certain I was a work, as he called me, Rackets. Like Mike just called me a work. Can you even call a person a work?
You're working that. There's no way
I
you
was.
can believe that was real.
By
I
the
can't even
way,
believe-
Rackets laughed. I got more offended.
So
I just
everybody,
can't put you down. I can't believe
so
it.
everybody's
No.
saying the WWE that's had the worst writers in the history in the past
It all
5 years.
changes when you get the world's biggest global
Oh,
actor,
yeah,
The
he's
Rock,
such a good
who
actor.
also happens to be a fucking former wrestler who can act and wrestle.
Such a good
That's
actor.
the
Dude,
worst.
Fast and the Furious should have won a Grammy.
That's
I can't believe you're one of those people that think wrestling's real. I
They
sat
just
next to
had
one
the
of them
worst
when I was a
Royal
kid.
Rumble
I
in
was a
the
kid.
history
The guy
of
thought wrestling
wrestling.
was real next to me. Me and my dad still laugh.
All right,
about it.
well, hold on.
You're one
The
of those
last-
people that think wrestling is
Okay,
real.
well, listen. The last time Mike called me this much of a work, Rackets, was when he made fun of me about the underground tunnels in New York City.
Oh, how you're skewing that.
How'd that work out,
Tommy,
bitch?
you're skewing that a little bit too.
How'd that work out?
I don't think that
bitch?
the underground tunnel system that filtrates children to the USS
Dude,
under everything
I'm
is
coming
real.
up
But
roses.
yeah, the couple
Fucking
Jewish
Jews
people dug
popping
the
out of that
tunnel in a
thing every
synagogue, but it doesn't make what you're saying real. That your
Fucking
underground tunnel
yarmulkes
system.
flying out of
includes-
the sewers left and right,
Oh
buddy.
my god!
Mattresses, beds.
He made the vein pop out of my forehead a couple days ago, so I understand.
Boing.
Rackets.
Rock-
I mean, at this point, I just gotta laugh. I can't
The
even
Rock
argue anymore that
got
the slap
shit
was
on.
real.
The Rock
I
has
mean, it's
been
just
made-
laughable.
The Rock has been made to look so bad in this past week. He couldn't take it last night.
Oh, The Rock couldn't take it any longer. He had to move his
Couldn't.
minions out of the way.
He
couldn't.
And slap.
He's an
He
Couldn't eat enough food. He didn't do one famous hashtag. He did nothing.
No,
Oh,
no
Bill, stop.
hashtags.
Stop.
No
No
hashtags.
lines yesterday.
Oh, how could Triple H allow it? Are you guys fucking kidding me?
All right, Mike, call us back when you watch it.
But are you
So,
serious?
Mike, listen, are you serious that you're
I mean,
gonna...
not only am I serious, I had to actually pry with my friend. I have a blacked out text message. You know who this is. It's not real. Stop.
I know who it is.
Fake news.
I know it's
Get
real.
on, you are.
Well, wait till I get on the phone with your friend on Sunday.
I can't wait.
Listen, Michael, you said you like the Niners, so you're on team Rackets, but I think the conspiracy side of it has pulled you off the Niners, right? Where you're not going to bet the side, but you would lean Niners.
I can't bet the game. I mean, it's a complete rig job.
Well, you're going to bet the game. You're just not going to bet the side.
I'm gonna play a bunch of props, have a bunch of Super Bowl pools, and then I have that 26-1 prop, which is fun because you're watching the game, which is each team to score a touchdown and a field goal in each half. I got plus 2,600 on FanDuel. So $100, you're winning 2,600. So I put a couple bucks on that, couple hundred. So it's like, betting the game anyway, but you just get to root for both teams. I think that line was way off. DraftKings had it at plus 1,000 and FanDuel had it at plus 2,600. And our 4 Deep Angels apparently even saw it before I did, but that's a good bet. I like. And then I have some props too. Only one of my prop bets was mentioned, and it was by Bill. The McCaffrey 2 touchdown prop plus 230. I like that. That's always live, right? The first touchdown's a given. I mean, he scored in all but 3. You know what I'm saying? He scored multiple touchdown games. At plus 230, that's a great bet. I like McCaffrey to score a touchdown in the first half, plus 140. I like that bet. And I also
I like McCaffrey to score a touchdown in the second half, actually, probably better. Right, because the Niners score all their points.
Say that if I said first half.
No, dude. The whole time I've been saying that Purdy doesn't show up till halftime, so the Niners don't score in the first half. They have what? How many points did they have in the first half? This playoff 7.
Let me just give you the rest of my bets before you deep.
Well, we're talking. We're not just going to spew it.
Wrestling fan.
Let's discuss what's going on. You've already proven yourself to be a moron in the wrestling debate. Let me give you some credibility here.
Pulling down. It's got to be more.
Let's see it. Let's see if, unlike the wrestling debate, you actually have some data to defend.
Everything goes out the window, bro. It's a fucking Super Bowl.
I'm being serious.
All your shit goes out the window if they only scored in the second half. 9 out of 11 games.
Okay, Brock Purdy.
Christian McCaffrey gets the most touches out of anybody on the field. He scores in every game and whatnot. So I like the first half.
Okay, I'm just going to present the other side. First half touchdown, second half touchdown. San Fran all year has been a great second half team. Purdy should come out slow. I think McCaffrey plus 130.
Why is he going to come out slow? Just because you don't like him?
Because he has every game dating back to last year.
Honestly,
what?
I kind of think he comes out slow.
The second half is where
none of you guys can predict it.
I'm not going against your bet. I'm saying, is it maybe good to look at the second half plus 130? I like that better than first half.
No, I like McCaffrey in the first half. I think this is a big McCaffrey game altogether.
You think he's going to score 2? In the first half, and there's a good chance he'll score 1 in the first.
Yeah, I think he scores in both. Honestly,
I don't think they score a touchdown.
I got another one for you. I didn't pull the trigger on this one yet, but I like it. Pacheco over 16.5 rushing yards in the first quarter. I think that Kansas City is going to try to establish the run. And if he breaks 1 or 2 here, I mean, I like that bet. I didn't pull the trigger yet, but it's one I'm looking at. Another one that I just placed right now.
Where's that, DraftKings?
Show. I'm playing at Caesars, DraftKings, and FanDuel, but I just played this bet here on FanDuel. San Fran to have over 4.5 players with a rush attempt, plus 176. So you got to say Purdy, Debo, and McCaffrey are given. One of the backup running backs at some point. EJ Mitchell.
Juszczyk is going to get.
Kittle even gets some carries. Last week, Jennings got 1. So at plus 176 in the Super Bowl, I think that,
I really like that one. I really like that bet. Where's that? That's DraftKings?
That's on FanDuel. FanDuel has those bets.
Yeah, I know there was only
Kansas City one too, but it was over 3.5, but you had to lay 2 something. So I didn't.
It was only 3 people last week, but the amount of people that are in play, because you are looking at Purdy and McCaffrey are a lock. You're looking at Debo in a big game is definitely going to get
3 last week, Tommy.
I'm looking at it. Juwan Jennings got 1 last week though. Debo didn't get a carry last week, and Juszczyk didn't. But
Juwan Jennings was playing the Debo role though, as Debo's spot.
Wait, hold on. What box score are you looking at?
The actual box score of the game last week.
Debo was hurt. I don't think they were.
It was Debo's formation. Juwan Jennings was just playing that role.
I am incorrect. I was looking at the Packer game. So the Packer game,
I'm trying to pull it up as fast as I can.
I'm staring at it. No, you're right.
You're
right. Last week they had 5. Yeah, last week they had 5. The week before they had 3. Okay. I love that bet. I think that's a great bet.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think they find a way to use
And Tommy,
juice
it's plus 176.
Yeah, I think you have a chance at getting Debo and Jennings to carry, in the back. I think
I'm
you're gonna see all
feeling
kinds
Kittle.
of shit.
I have a really weird feeling that Kittle's going to get a carry. It's crazy, and I wish I could bet that, but I like this plus 176.
I'm interested in pretty much anything use check rackets. I think games like this is where guys like him just fucking
His
come out of
receiving
nowhere.
prop is like 3.5.
It's like 3.5. His touchdown is insane. I could see all that type of shit coming. Like use check seems like one of those guys that would appear in a game like this. But Mike, who's your favorite mainstream prop? Like if you were going to take just a rushing
I guess
over.
what you would consider mainstream
Or receiving.
is Debo rushing and receiving prop.
Yeah.
I like over 78.5. I think that Debo is going to have a big game. I think Kittle's a little banged up, and I know Ayuk does good against man. And most people will go to that, but man, when Debo is on the field and he's healthy, he's breaking tackles, he's running, he's catching. I think Debo's going to have a big game, so I like the combo on him. And then I'm scared of the kneel downs, but outside of that, I love Purdy over 12.5 rushing yards. Now, hear me out. Kansas City gives up a lot of rushing yards to the quarterback historically. They run a lot of man defense, which favors rushing quarterbacks, because everybody's got their back to the quarterback. And if you look back in time, I think every quarterback went over this except for one dating back over the last 7 weeks, system-wise. I do think Kansas City's going to put pressure on Purdy, force him out of the pocket. And like I said, with that man coverage, I think he's very live to even get this on one scramble. So I love the over 12.5, even factoring in the kneel downs. And also, Purdy's got something to prove, right? Everybody's they're calling him Lee Harvey Oswald, Mr. Irrelevant.
He really does look like a young Lee Harvey Oswald.
Purdy, at the end of the day, the kid's a fucking
Mahomes
baller.
assassin, baby.
And
He's
I think
coming
he's going to
for
run.
him.
Yeah.
I think he's going to run. So I think he's going to, have a chip, play with a chip on his shoulder a little bit. So I like the over 12.5. So I think those are my two mainstream ones. Kelsey's priced up now at the reception prop that I usually like. McCaffrey's been a little 50-50 with the reception props, but I think it's going to be a big CMC and Debo game. Those are the two players I'm keying on for DFS and props and shit.
All right.
Like you kind of just answered this a little bit, but with the Chiefs playing a lot of man, you see L'Jarius Sneed being a lot more on Ayuk because being the X pretty much every
guy. Just in general, the Kansas City cornerbacks do a great job of shutting down the outside receivers, in general, and that counters, Ayuk is usually the play against man and Debo versus zone.
Right.
Yeah, but I think that just organically with them doing such a good job shutting down the outside number one receivers is just going to open up more opportunities for Debo and CMC over the middle. They do a good job, Kansas City, against the tight end, and Kittle's a little banged up, and I think they're going to use him a lot to block. So, I'm a little off the Kittle props, but I like the CMC. And
I think that's right with the Debo thing. Moving him around, and I think Snead just kind of sit on Ayuk just because he's going to be basically the X on every single play.
Yeah, I think that they're way more vulnerable to attacking in the middle of the field than the outside. So, in the Super Bowl especially, why go after that,
Yeah. Mr. Perfect said kneel downs tend to fudge the quarterback rushing numbers over here. Go back to fucking Mahomes Super Bowl where he lost 17 yards on kneel downs.
Against San Fran.
On the biggest
the
San Fran Super Bowl, this same exact thing that took place fucking 4 years ago.
We were at FanDuel for that.
At cost, you and Bill were all at FanDuel, and I lost about $18,000 on that. And remember, Mike, everyone was celebrating it was over. It'd been done since
it was crazy.
And I'm the only one going, guys, what's happening here right now? Oh, I'm like, no. Yeah.
If you look back, he was at over 40-something yards.
He was like 14 yards over it.
Yeah, he kneeled down 3 times in a row, but it was one took a 7-yard loss.
The prop was so heavily bet that it went up 11 yards. Remember that rushing prop?
Yeah,
I'm going to give you 3 kind of big plus money ones. Plus 650, Chiefs defensive touchdown, Bill. You seem like you'd be in on that. Chiefs defensive touchdown plus 650. Plus 3,500. Oh, it's defensive or special teams, by the way. Defensive or special teams touchdown on DraftKings. Chiefs first touchdown of the game. Chiefs defensive or special teams. That's how I can capitalize on my Brock Purdy first 3 passes, throw a pick 6. So plus 3,500 Chiefs defense or special teams first touchdown. I'm gonna go use check plus 750 to score a touchdown. What do you think of that, Rackets?
Use check he's gonna do something. I don't know if it's a big catch.
Actually, he's plus 900 on FanDuel.
I like use check props. I think he'll be.
I like his. I think his receiving prop is 3.5. I think he gets a catch.
Yeah, and I think if you're gonna do the defense score first, Even though the odds are better on FanDuel, I think they don't count the special teams on FanDuel, right? It says just defense. Yeah, so do it on DraftKings where you get the kick return and punt return too. I'd rather make it plus 3,600 or 3,500 with the special teams than 4,500 without it. All right, I have a bunch of other plays and stuff. We're going to be doing a lot of circus stuff. We're probably going to be having a party. You guys are going to be coming over to the basement. We're going to be hanging out.
We're still in the probably phase. Huh?
I mean,
2
listen,
years away,
Mike,
we're
it's
still
fucking my
probably.
life's a disaster. I can't get.
I
We're
mean,
doing
how are
it.
we still in the
No.
probably phase?
We're
Coin
having
toss, tails. Forgot about that. Coin toss, tails.
heads.
I'm already on tails.
Mike, what are you on?
Tails. Me and Bill Rupp, tails.
I'm on the phone with a person to come with a big net to get you people for thinking that you can handicap the fucking coin.
I don't bet I just bet Bill. I just bet Bill every year.
Every year since the Super Bowl started, tails has won 60% of the time.
Go, tails. Never fails. Only 40% of the time.
Are you literally trying to do analytics on a coin toss?
I mean, they're simple analytics since the Super Bowl started, and they went to the new
They're all uncorrelated.
60% tails.
Stop.
It's
This
the
has been the
new,
craziest show ever. You guys believe in
the
wrestling?
new coin
You can
is
handicap the
heavier
same.
on the side. That makes it go tails 60% of the time.
Wow, this is fucking crazy.
That's why I'm
that's
expert sports analyst here.
That's why he's the expert, all right?
Wow.
I'm
That's,
I'm at a
I mean,
loss.
I don't even know.
I'm at a loss.
I'm a
But
finance.
let me give you one more a prop idea per se. Because, obviously you bet on the Super Bowl, and I'm sure everybody does this like me, way more than you should. And it's the last
I
game
like
of the
stay
year.
controlled. Like stay controlled.
Yeah, I don't usually play. Okay, I usually don't. I don't. Yeah, and you plan the party weeks in advance.
I already took out a loan last week.
I don't usually play these stupid like first touchdown like coin, scratch offs and whatnot. But
I don't either.
if I am, I want to get odds, right? So the way that I am going to play a couple of them, I'm going to take like the 3 cast-offs from the Chiefs that get lateral movement carries near the goal line, which is like Kadarius Toney, which is another angle after a lot of that bullshit that went on. Mekeel Hardman, guys that run laterally near the goal line, and they're at like plus 6,000, for a first touchdown prop. Even to just score, they're 900, 1,300. So those are the ones that I'll play for like first touchdown.
That's where I'm going. Same
and,
thing.
like,
Defensive touchdown. Use check.
Just those guys that get those lateral in motion.
Mike, let's just. I'll pick 3. You pick 3 out there, and we'll just combine it. We'll do all 6. How about that? Because I already got 2. You got.
I'm gonna
3.
go Tony and Hardman. On the Chiefs side.
Yeah, I'm gonna go use check in KCD.
The
Yeah,
under
I love
1.5, Bill. The under 1.5 yards. The touchdown under 1.5.
I just found a new bet I like a lot. Number of players to score a rushing touchdown over 1.5 minus 150 on ESPN bet.
What, for combined teams?
Yep.
Well, that's a good bet. I mean, 2 different players to score. Why
DMC, Pacheco.
not? Sure.
Man, you got a lot of wide receivers, dude. You got Chiefs and Niners who both give the ball to wide receivers.
Cashin. I like that.
I like that, Bill. That's a good bet.
I do like that.
What's the odds?
Minus 150 on ESPN bet.
Yeah, it seems like that should be higher.
That's not a bad bet.
I do like that. And we're going to have a lot. So what I was saying, Mike, about Super Bowl Sunday, we will definitely all be at my house. We will definitely be doing something for the subscribers. So we'll be live for the Super Bowl. We'll be live for the subscribers. We'll be live at the house. Me, you, probably Howie, Trevor, Hoffman, Bill, blah, blah, blah. I'm still deciding, and we might do a YouTube show too. So stay tuned. We might do a live show the whole time. I don't know. When I'm checking into, Mike, which I didn't think about, was how vulgar and ridiculously drunk and alcohol and all that. YouTube tends to like suspend accounts and censor you and shit when you do that. So I just need to look a little more into the YouTube.
What about like
bylaw.
a TikTok live or something?
We'd have to do probably a
That'd be even
TikTok.
worse.
Yeah, TikTok.
Really?
TikTok will definitely wipe us out.
Can't even smoke on TikTok.
No, you can't do anything. So that's the only thing. I just need to see how, because we're gonna get rowdy, right? So for our subs, that's fine. That's easy.
Keep
We
your
can-
Twitter
Definitely
live.
taking an Uber. I'm definitely
Twitter
taking an
live.
Uber.
Yeah, I would take an
Twitter
Uber.
live.
I have five bedrooms, Mike. You're good. I don't
Twitter
even use the one I sleep on the couch. So you could use mine.
That's
Um, Twitter live, there's no video, is there?
yeah, there is.
There's
Yeah.
video on all of them. Instagram Live, Facebook Live, all that bullshit.
Instagram will get us banned. We're gonna be rowdy.
Twitter
So,
has
so-
live.
Why don't we just stream it on our website?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now, how we can stream it. So subscribers, you're good. So anyone who signs up, go buy the 2-month package, get in there. You're going to get the Super Bowl included. So all our subscribers, we're going to have a party all day. We'll do raffles, prizes, giveaways, shit like that, like we usually do. But we'll give away cards. We'll do box break maybe even before it. But trying to see if we could stream it to the world to let them see how fucking insane we are. We spent $100,000 on the basement. Got fucking 10 recliners, 5 TVs, and a studio. Might as well find a bar. Might as well fucking show.
Might as well run a show out of that, right? Yeah.
Might as well do a show at some point. Yeah.
Might as well do a show.
Yeah. Basically, just lit that money on fire. I haven't even been down there in a month. So let's go to UFC real quick, Mike, before we get out of here.
All right, rough week last week. You can't bury the lead. I mean, no, blame on anything. It just, it's one of those cards. I mean, a lot of people around the industry, we're all in the same boat. I mean, a lot of shit happened that we didn't expect. So it was a bad loss. We split with our free bet here, but we lost it because it was a parlay, hit one side and lost another side. So I'm going to come back strong with just two fighters I like. I'm not going to get cute. I'm not going to play them inside the distance or anything. Just two favorites that I think are going to win. And we're only laying 104 for the free bet. I want to get back in the winning column, and then for our subscribers, we'll have a whole bunch of other bets. But, Gregory Robocop Rodriguez and Joe Pyfer, two fighters who I don't think are going to lose. I could explain why. Rodriguez is fighting, what's his name? Brad, God, I'm fucking, just got to stop smoking weed.
I love Pyfer.
I like Pyfer.
Brad Tavares. Longtime UFC fighter, but he's only got 5 knockouts out of his 20 wins, not much power, getting up there in age, has been waning a little bit lately. And Rodriguez is a type of fighter, they call him Robocop. He just kind of like a zombie walks forward and through. And even though he's a high-level grappler and a black belt in jiu-jitsu, he prefers to stand and bang. So I don't anticipate much return fire from Tavares that's going to, knock him out per se. So I think he'll be able to stand in the pocket, perhaps even land a knockout on Tavares. And then if he needs to wrestle, even though Tavares historically has good takedown defense, Rodriguez can get a takedown or two. Plus, he's the bigger fighter, the younger fighter. I like Rodriguez. And then I'm going to put him with Pyfer, somebody I've been on, Tommy, as you know, since minute one, right? On the
Contender series, right?
He was an underdog. And I'm like, holy shit, 10-star bet. 1 of 4. We took him as a 10-star bet at plus money. And he's looked great. 3-0 in his 3 UFC fights, all with 3 finishes. Big, powerful, strong, can wrestle, can grapple, and can strike. Now, the one concern here against a veteran like Hermanson, who's gone the distance in a split decision with Sean Strickland, he's fought very good fighters, is that what happens to Pyfer if we get into rounds 4 or 5, right? We haven't seen him there. Usually finishes fast. I just am betting on this spot that he is going to finish Hermanson, basically fast. I'm not betting the inside the distance for the reasons I said, but Pyfer's going to be hard to take down and control. You know what I mean? So I think he'll be able to defend the takedowns, if not land his own. And then on the feet, Hermanson was just knocked out by Roman Dolidze. He's a little chinny, lost, 3 of his last 5. I think Pyfer's going to put it on him. So Pyfer and Robocop, minus 104 into the Super Bowl.
All right. Someone said they want to see the basement that we'll be out of. This is the setup in the basement. So we got the reclining chairs, 5 TVs, and Mike will be sitting on the floor in front of us. We'll just throw things at his head.
Throw popcorn at him.
Beer pong table right behind us.
I'll stand wherever it is within earshot so I can continue to laugh at you thinking that wrestling is real.
We're going to just keep playing the wrestling on repeat for you.
I mean, it's laughable. It's laughable
so
that you think that this grand staged event, which
here's where we're going to put Mike. Here's where we're going to put Mike, Bill.
That it wasn't planned. So, Tommy, let me ask you a question. If that wasn't the fucking work,
this is where you're sitting.
What did they plan then? For them to come up there and do what? Because nothing else happened. What did they plan then? What was the big reveal if that wasn't the script? Seriously, give me an intelligent reply.
We have a cage for him.
What was the big reveal? What was planned if that wasn't it?
Not that.
But what went awry? I mean, come on, dude.
Wait, you don't even know the backstory.
I watched it. I watched him sit.
You don't know what happened.
I watched The Rock like this. Like, look,
it was just a press conference to answer. It was all happening.
Mike, the back. Mike, the
all right,
back.
I gotta go to the bank, guys. Bank closes at 4.
All right, we'll pick this back up. If you want to hear the rest of this debate, you're going to hear it live on Sunday. Sign up at 4deep.com. We'll be live for the whole Super Bowl pre-show, post-show. And someone said Tommy will be doing rails. I'll be doing everything. I'll be fucking sniffing.
I'm gonna bring like a plastic bag to sit in because I don't want to sit on any of the like.
Just bring your beer pong, bro. Bring your beer pong.
He doesn't even go downstairs.
I'm gonna be fucking. I'm gonna do everything.
I'm gonna be fucking cleaning up. This is all you guys are gonna see.
Baby wipes. I'll bring
splash. You're just gonna see my wrist hanging down. Boom.
He doesn't go downstairs, Mike.
Oh, I'm gonna clean you guys out. Beer pong money. Bill Rupp, final words.
Let's go Chiefs.
Rackets, final words.
MV Purdy, the Superdy Bowl, baby.
There it is. Finally, you got it in. Constantino, final words.
You and Bill are the craziest fucking duo I've seen in a long time. You're perfect for each other. I mean, you're both fucking nuts.
I think he's nuts too. I disagree with you on mine. Evan, the Super Bowl, how do you think it's going to go?
Rigged.
Rigged. For Bill Rupp, Joey Rackets, Mike Constantino, Evan Han, Howie, who wasn't able to join us, Hoffman, who will be here this weekend, and everyone else in the 4Deep universe. This is the final football Sunday of the entire season. Make sure you get over to 4Deep.com. You can get in there for a week, but you should get in there for 2 months, carry you through the national championship all the way into April to my birthday on April 10th, if you sign up around now. And come check out, come hang out with us, come fuck with us, doing giveaways, prizes, maybe going live. Follow us on Twitter at Stay Cashin Show, and we will update you on what's going on with the Sunday party. For the guys, I am Tommy G. Good luck. Bet the Chiefs, motherfuckers.
Let's go!